Hey, 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 hey. All right. So I'm glad you got your links worked out. And hey, you're in Sarasota. I did not realize that. I went to Ringling. So that is super cool. I'm very familiar with your area. And I love these photos that you have coming up here. I can tell you're natural light. Yep, totally seniors and headshots. Awesome. Beautiful work. Really beautiful. All right, I will accept the cookies and we're going to dive right in here. I like that. I like the brackets that pop up. Very nice. I like you have Sarasota's premier senior and headshot photographer right up at top. Awesome. Very good. Love it. Perfect. All right, I am going to keep scrolling. As a client, that's typically what most people are going to do when they come on your website. They're not going to start up here. They're not going to go for links. It looks like you're pretty well laid out here, which is nice. But most people are just going to start the scroll. Okay, so you have sort of another menu here. I don't know how I feel about that. I know it's the same menu as what's up here, I think, but it's kind of confusing. So one or the other. Honestly, the best thing would be if you could have your header be set here and have it kind of scroll with your page. But I don't think you need a secondary menu here. There is really no point to it. It says, welcome. I believe that connection is perhaps the most powerful human emotion. What is love if not connection? What is friendship? What is family? Connection. We want it, we seek it, we crave it. I use my camera to capture it. You deserve to exist in photos for your family, but more importantly, for you. Premier family and headshot photographer. Okay, are you a family photographer or are you a senior photographer? Make sure that your words match. It's little and it's subtle, but people will notice. All right. And then you have book now. Delightful, whimsy, inherent joy, delicious authenticity. I love this. Your button is not centered, which is a little weird. And I really don't know how I feel about this. So this is like where you're going to make an initial connection with people. All right. So you got to make it good. This is like handing someone your business card. This is the first touch, right? They see your pretty photos and then these are the words that have to connect them. This is what has to make them want to click on whatever link you put here, which right now is book now. They're not ready to book now at this point. I'll tell you that right now. No one is ready to book now after seeing 6 photos and a very vague paragraph about existing in photos. All right. So you're going to have to switch this up a bit. Now, where we go to from here, I'm not sure yet, but we're going to keep going. I'm going to look at your website and we're going to try to figure out from here how you want to get people from your homepage over to your contact page. Because right now, this is not how we're going to do it. And that is sort of a weird looking link down there at the bottom. So I'm hoping this just goes to your contact page. And it does. Okay. Perfect. Great contact page. Very simple, very straightforward. I like it. I don't like that it's called Book Now. And if you've watched some of my videos on my Facebook page, I have a video that is the difference between Book Now and get more info or contact me or reach out. There's a huge difference in the language that you use. Book Now is like, hey, I'm ready to book. I'm going to reach out to you and I'm going to book you. But people who contact you may not be ready to book. And this, while most of your words on your website should assume that people are going to book you. Telling them to book now is very assumptive. Instead of saying, contact me, learn more, reach out, those are sort of open-ended. They're not like, I'm ready to book you right now. So definitely consider the words that you're using here and how they can either be welcoming or not. I feel like book now is too assumptive. It's assuming that they're ready to book you, and most people who fill out this form are not. So I would maybe change that to something else, because it does say contact up here. Is this different? Oh, okay. One contact page, girl. One contact page. And actually, I like this form better. So I would simply change your contact page to that book now form and just call it contact me. You don't need a book now form. This is totally unnecessary and will just cause confusion having two separate forms, okay? You only need one, and it can just be contact me. Or inquire. Inquire is a good word too. But I don't think you need book now at all, and you certainly don't need it linked over from your homepage, okay? So, and really, you don't even need contact me linked over from your homepage. People aren't ready for that yet. Excuse me. A little bit of a yawn there. They're not ready. They're not ready to contact you at this point. So let's figure out what else we could push them towards, all right? Because your goal is getting them from your homepage to your contact page in as few steps as possible while getting them the most information, but don't overwhelm them. It's a very tightrope walk that we're on here. So I'm going to go through your other pages, and then we'll come back to your homepage and kind of figure out where to go from here, okay? So your first page is your about. Okay, you have a portfolio page. So you have a top portfolio page, and then you have 3 individual portfolio pages. Okay, I do want to see what your top one is here. There's a lot of words. Okay. Okay, so I just paused so I could read that whole page, and I'm back now. Is this that's your info? So this is your straight up top portfolio page. I really like this. I wish it had a little less I in it. Like, I can promise you how I see you. I'm dying to capture. I wish it had a little less I statements and a little more of the you statements. But I really like the overall feel of what this is saying. I don't know if this is the best place for those words. So we have portfolios and we have session details. Oh, this is a lot. Okay. We're digging in here. All right. You have an info page. So your info page, that didn't, oh, I didn't pull it up yet. It's over here. Okay. You don't need this at all. You're going to hate me. You are going to hate me. They already know this. It says it right on the top of your page right here. Okay? I'm so glad you're here. Stay a while, look around. They're already looking around. They literally got here, I would assume, from your homepage or from one of your portfolios. So they're already looking around. And email, or call, honestly, best thing to do is contact me. We'll go through that in a minute. So the details. So you have a straight link out. So what is the purpose of this page? Like, this is, you're pushing people out to pricing, FAQs, blog, and what I'm assuming are reviews. Yeah, testimonials. Okay. You're going to need to redo this page because right now this page is literally just a list of links. And there's no information on it, which means that this page is an unnecessary click. And we don't want that. The ideal website gets you from home to contact in like 3 clicks, okay? And that's including all the information that you want them to have. So if your goal here is having them look at a portfolio and then have them look at an info page and then contact you, that's 3 clicks, right? They click, okay, so from your home, they would click info, then they would click portfolio, and then they would click contact. That's 3 clicks. That is the most amount of clicks that you want someone to have, all right? And you need to create a path through your website that really doesn't allow them to choose much more than where you want them to go, okay? And I hope that makes sense. You need to tell them where you want them to go. Like, period, done, end of story. You need to tell them, okay? This right here is sort of wishy-washy. So it seems like you're family and senior and headshot. Okay, so what you need to do is figure out what's more important. Are the info pages more important or are the portfolios more important? Okay, so first thing you need to do is figure that out. Which thing is the most important? And or can you combine the two together? Can you make your portfolio pages also be info pages? Do they have to be separate? That's an interesting process, right? Because then they would only have to really go to one page to get the information that they were looking for, right? They could come to your homepage and they could be like, oh, okay, so let's make our connection here, right? I love this "you deserve to exist" in photos. And I love delightful whimsy. I love this. This needs to be here instead of welcome. Like, this is totally, I love this. Make this your top point. You don't need to say welcome. They're here. You're welcoming them. You're talking to them, right? I don't think you need to say, I believe that connection. You could just say connection is the most powerful thing humans have. I don't know that connection is an emotion. You can feel connected to something, but it's not like love. Right? I don't know. That's okay. Neither here nor there. But I wouldn't say I believe. You just make a statement. So belief statements are wishy-washy. I believe. That's great. You can believe in aliens, but that doesn't mean everyone else believes too, right? But if you make it just a factual statement, connection is the most powerful human emotion. Like, we'll just keep saying emotion. I'm sure I'll come up with another word later. But human connection is the most powerful force on earth. Oh, see how different that is? Not I believe that connection is perhaps the most powerful. See, I believe and perhaps are maybe words. They're not like, yes, this is what it is. It's sort of like, oh, it's perhaps the most. It's like there's totally different tones that go with I believe or connection is. Make a statement. Like, seriously, do it. Connection is the most powerful force on earth, or human connection is the most powerful force on earth, right? Huge. And then make statements. Love is connection. Friendship is connection. Family is connection. We want it, we seek it, we crave it. Don't say I use my camera to capture it. Obviously you do, you're a photographer. So get rid of that line. Say you deserve to exist in photos for your family, but more importantly for you. Love that. Done. Done. You don't need to say this again. And you don't need to say I use my camera. Keep this paragraph completely about them and the power that you're giving your clients with connection, okay? So you don't need to say I use my camera to capture it. And it's so funny. I am doing a photographer spotlight with Shoot Proof on Thursday, and I literally talk about this exact thing. I talk about using saying I, me, my's, and all of this stuff. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick here. I just want to show you one of my slides that I'm going to be using on this. So I talk about emotional connections, and it's my number 3 mistake. And it says, it's not about you, so stop talking about yourself. Right? I'm like so targeting people right here. So many people do this. It's not just you. This is one of the biggest things I see. So my bad example says, I specialize in lifestyle photography, which means you get to be yourself and enjoy your time in front of my camera. I love capturing the emotion of families together. Okay, great. Right? But like all photographers talk that way, right? Now here's my good example. The only thing you'll feel is the comfort and joy that comes from quality time spent with your family. You'll remember real smiles and genuine moments, and you'll have the photos to hold on to forever. Now, those 2 paragraphs pretty much say the same exact thing. I'm talking about comfort and joy and quality time, real smiles, genuine moments. That's lifestyle photography, getting to be yourself and enjoying time, right? And emotions of your family together. That's this. But do I say me, my, I in here at all? I don't. I mention photos, but I don't say my camera. I don't think I even say capturing, right? So we're not going to talk about what you do, because like this is what you do. You capture the emotion of families together. Great. Don't talk about what you do. Talk about what you do for your clients. Talk about how they will feel, okay? That is the goal here, and that is what I'm trying to get across with this paragraph. This opening paragraph is literally like one of the most important pieces of text on your website. It is the thing that almost like 90% of the people who come onto your website are going to read this, okay? So it needs to be about them. All right, we're going to get rid of book now. Instead, I like the 3 links. I don't like what they are: about me, portfolio, and blog. We're going to change these links, but I think we're going to leave 3 spots, okay? Because you do have 3 different portfolios: headshots, family portraits, and senior portraits. So we're going to go from here. So this is your headshot experience. 2 unique headshot offerings: individuals and headshots in a snap, okay? Oh, so like quick things on location, all right? Go look at portfolios. Headshots in a snap, book now. Okay, so again, all this page is there's not actually information on this page. It's also still not the portfolio. So I don't really understand. Like you keep making me click on things, and that's not ideal. All right, so let's see here. So I'm on the headshots page right now. I think, yes, okay. All right, so what happens if I click on one of these? So now look, I'm Christmas treeing out from here, right? Professional headshots. Okay, it's loading. And these are beautiful. You're good. These are good. Seriously. That one isn't as good as the others. Definitely don't be afraid to cull out stuff that doesn't fit your portfolio anymore. Because honestly, this photo and they're loading. My internet is so slow. Sorry. There we go. This photo, this one, they don't fit with the rest of your portfolio. Even maybe this one, it's a little yellow. They don't fit. They're a little soft. The color balance is different. The lighting is different. It looks like you're really good with this like even, bright, clean light with a soft background. So don't be afraid to pull stuff out of your portfolio that no longer works, because what's going to happen is you're going to have people that are like scrolling through here and they're going to look at your work and they're going to be like, oh, I want a headshot like that. But that's not how you shoot anymore, right? So then you're going to photograph them like this, assuming that the style you show all the time is what they want, when in reality, they saw that one single photo on your website that doesn't really match anything else. So be aware of that. That is a very key point of having a uniform portfolio. And you do, honestly, for the most part. Like I said, it is just like 3 or 4 photos in here that don't really align with the rest. But these are gorgeous. Seriously. But now headshots in a snap. There is no reason to have 2 separate galleries here. I'm going to be quite honest with you. There's no reason. They might be quicker, but these are just as lovely as these. I do see the difference as a professional photographer. There is a difference. I can tell you spent more time with these people, especially just based on the expressions you're getting out of them. And I can tell that these are more like real estate agent type things. But I don't feel like they're so different that you need a separate gallery. So you could condense these into one gallery completely, not even have to worry about it. Which means, by the way, that you don't have to have separate pages here for your galleries. Okay? You don't. You don't at all. All right, so what you need to do here is proud to offer 2 unique headshot offerings. Okay, you don't have to announce it because you've already set up here. It's your headshot experience. You can literally talk about the benefits of a good headshot. Like, why do people need a headshot, right? Like, obviously, perfect for real estate agents, actors, singers, entrepreneurs, law firms, doctors, and many other businesses. Okay, great. But why? Why do people need headshots? Why are they important? Talk about that. That should be your opening right here. Not is proud to offer 2 unique offerings. You literally say the word offer twice, and that bothers me. Just being straightforward with you. You don't need to have that line. This, again, first line here, prime real estate on this page. You need to dive straight into why. Why? Why? Why do people need headshots? What is the purpose of a headshot? What can a good headshot do for someone versus a selfie on their cell phone? Like, talk about it. Make that connection. Make them emotionally want a headshot. Talk about it. Talk about all of the positive reasons to have a headshot and why they're needed in any industry. Okay? And there is lots of studies that have been done on the benefits of professional portraiture and professional headshots in any industry. Okay? So definitely go and figure out why someone needs a headshot, and you need to put that information right here in a lovely little paragraph, okay? Like 3 to 5 sentences of why someone wants a headshot, right? You know you need to look good for XYZ. Maybe don't say it that way, but come up with same thing as we did on the homepage, right? You statements, not I statements, not I want to give you this or I want to make you this. Use you statements. You're a professional. You need this. Maybe you're an actor or a real estate agent or a singer or an entrepreneur, and you need to look your best and you need to present yourself in the best way to your clients. Like, talk about the benefits of having a professional headshot, okay? And then you can say, I'm proud to offer 2 unique headshot collections, packages, options. You can still say this line, but have it further down. And then have I would do 2 columns, honestly, of what you offer. But I really honestly don't think you need to. All right, I'm gonna pop over to your pricing real quick because I just want to check something. Individual headshots and headshots in a snap. Oh, okay, so I like it. So one is like a bulk pricing and one is an individual. Oh, I love that. And I love the way you have this laid out. Okay, this page is pointless. You don't need this page. I'm just gonna put that out there again. You've got a lot of like erroneous clicks and pages that you really don't need, okay? Because all of this information right here can totally just be put on this page. So give me the why up here and then tell me about headshots. And then say, I currently have 2 options for headshots, individual and groups. Parentheses, great for businesses. Great for doctors' offices and law firms or teams, right? So you have individual headshots and you have team headshots. So headshots in a snap, I didn't quite understand what it was until I saw that information listing. So keep that in mind. It's not exactly clear. And individual headset sessions can run hundreds of dollars, but not everyone needs a full session. So you're immediately putting it on price, and that is not smart. Don't put it on price, honestly. Because I'll tell you right now, there are a ton of actors and people in the Sarasota area, and there is no reason for you to be banking on price and focusing on price, okay? You just don't. I know plenty of of actors who actually flew out to LA from the East Coast and from the Midwest. I lived in Chicago for a while, and a lot of the actors in Chicago would actually fly out to LA for their headshots because of the headshot photographers who were out there. So there is a market for it where you are, I promise, and especially what you're doing and what you're offering. So don't discount that. And I would not focus on like the comparison in pricing, okay? This right here, honestly, should be the goal for you to book. And I don't know that I'd call it headshots in a snap, because I honestly thought it was going to be a mini session that I, as like a singular person, could book. It wasn't clear that it was for a team of people. Oh, it does say available for groups of 5 or more. Okay, I would make that clear earlier on somehow. But like I said, I do like how you have it laid out here. And I feel like you could have 2 columns on this page, instead of having it laid out like this, you could have a column that says individuals and one that says teams or groups, or businesses. You could have for individuals and for businesses, right? And then list out what they get, just like you have listed right here. I really like the way that this is laid out. So you could put that on this page, okay? And I would do that. And then have a button that says, contact me, okay? So you have your intro about why they want headshots. You have your 2 columns with the 2 different collection things that you offer. Then you're going to have a button that says, contact me. That's going to link over to your contact page, okay? And then, instead of having links out here, you're just going to put your portfolio right there, okay? So it's all on one page. Do you know how many pages that gets rid of? It gets rid of 1, 2, do these both link to the same page? No, these go to your portfolio pages. So it's going to get rid of 1, 2, 3. It's going to get rid of 3 pages. It's going to condense it all into one beautiful page all about headshots. Okay? Which is awesome, because when I see this here, that is what I am assuming I'm going to be looking at. Now, I have a feeling here that we're going to be doing the same thing for your families and for your seniors. So let's see what we have here. So this was from your portfolio page. Love that you've got this nice paragraph here. Click below to enlarge or open slideshow. Nope, don't do that. Don't do that. Because what's going to happen here? Okay, so it does open a portfolio. Okay. I'm not sure what this slideshow is. I have no idea what this is talking about now. Okay, there is no slideshow, or if there is, it's not loading for me. I don't fully. Oh, that's clickable. I had no idea that these were clickable. Okay, cool. Good to know. That's the slideshow. Okay. So as you can see, as I'm clicking around on your website here, it's a little confusing, right? I've been on your website for half an hour, and it's taken me this long to like learn about what you do and figure things out. Now, always, instead of saying contact me, just have a link to contact you over to your contact page. Don't, because no one, honestly, no one is going to copy and paste your email address and email you. It is just not going to happen. People won't do that. People are lazy. So you have to make it as easy as possible. Okay. Now I love this. Connection, love, joy. I do. I like this a lot. And click here for more information about your portrait experience. Okay, isn't that this page? Ugh. This is terrible. Just putting that out there. These fonts and spacing are weird. Portrait photography is connection, it's authenticity, it's joy. Otherwise, what's the point? There is none. This is really negative. I would drop that whole line. Excuse me. I would drop that whole line. It's super negative. My promise to you. Okay, so again, we're talking what I was talking about with the I statements. Great. don't say my promise to you is that we will work together to create the most perfectly authentic and joyful version of you, of your family, of your children. Yes, you're going to have to reword some of this, but okay, so you do have some information here. A pre-session consultation, up to 90 minutes, 2 weeks after, I send you a link. Okay, so I like this information. I like that you have contact me, beautiful, which goes over to your contact page. It doesn't, by the way, it went to your home page, which I'm totally confused about. That's weird. And I think it's hashtag contact form. Okay, so I think because you have a contact form on your homepage somewhere, don't you? Is it supposed to bounce to the bottom or something? Yeah, I have no idea what is going on there, but that's not a straightforward link. Then you have return to home. So this is a blog page because it has comments and return to home, which makes me think that this is a blog, which is weird. It has a different formatting than your other pages. So I'm going to tell you the same thing for senior and for portraits. I'm sure I love how this scrolls. That's cool. You have your links out, links out, links out. Okay, so what I want you to do with your senior and your family portraits pages, okay, these are the portfolio pages. I want you to do exactly what I just told you to do with your headshot experience page. You're going to condense everything in, okay? That is what you're doing. Because right now, it is a million clicks to get anywhere and get any information, and there is no reason to have people click around that much when you have just the right amount of information already. Like, just put it all on one page. There is no reason to break it all up into separate pages like what's happening here, because all it's going to do is cause confusion. Because right now, let me show you what is happening. We start on our home page, right? And let's say, okay, senior and headshot photographer. I start scrolling and I don't want to book now, so I guess I'll go to your portfolio. I guess, I don't know. I mean, I want more information about senior and headshot. Okay, so this is one click right here. And then there's a ton of words. It's not even a portfolio. Like, why am I reading all of this, right? Okay, oh, portfolios. Okay, but do I want session details or do I want portfolios? I don't know. I guess I want to see the work. Okay, I want senior photos. So I'm going to go to the senior portfolio. Great. Okay, good, great. That's the, okay, now where do I go? We've created a dead end. That's what's happening right here. Okay. This is a dead end because nobody's going to scroll to the bottom. And if they do, they're going to go shoop, 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 and they're going to scroll right back up to the top because that's what people do. You have no information on this page. All of your information is on the info page, which is fine, but it all needs to be condensed into one. Because then I had to go back, even to get information from that portfolio point, I had to go back. And then I had to click on the experience again, or the info, whatever the button said. And now I'm here. And the first thing that you're clicking me out to is click here for more information, which I don't understand why you're sending me to more information when the information you said it was going to be here. You said that this was senior portrait information, but now you're telling me that I need to go over here to the portrait experience information page. Okay, so you keep teasing me, and it's not nice. All of this information can be on one page. same breakdown I just gave you on the headshot page, I want you to do for seniors and for portraits, okay? Everything, the info and the portfolio, all on the same page, all right? Condense it all, narrow it down, all right? There's no reason to have to click out and click out and click out and click out and click out. Okay, then it pulls you back to this page, and I don't like this page. We already know that. You don't need this page at all. Get rid of this page, okay? You can totally pull some of this information, okay, like pre-session consult, 90-minute sessions, approximately 2 weeks. Let me show you something really quickly, okay? Because you're using like full-on paragraph form for this stuff, and I can tell you that people aren't going to read this, okay? They're just not. This is sort of like contractual wording stuff. They're not going to go through and read paragraphs like this. So I'm going to show you my session info page real quick, which I do have my emotional connection at the top, right? Which actually, if they want to skip it, is fine. It actually has like no real information about my sessions, okay? It's literally just a description of outside newborn photography, which is what I do, okay? Then it has what you get. I break it down basically bullet pointed, okay? You get an outdoor session, I bring the props, there's no time limits, and you get images. Super simple, right? Super simple. We keep scrolling. How it works. Once you decide to get outside, most sessions take about 3 hours, and within 2 weeks, you'll receive your digital gallery. Still have questions? Here's the FAQs. Want to see more photos? Here's my portfolio. Or let's chat. Okay? That's it. That's it. I literally have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9 pages because I do a pricing page that's not listed in my header. My website consists of 9 pages. Okay? That's it. 9. And I only photograph 2 genres, births and newborns. And pretty much my whole website caters to newborns. So you have 3 different genres, which is totally fine, but that means you really have to make sure that your website has a clear and concise path through each genre, okay? So I think that your goal needs to be, okay, actually, I'm gonna pop open Photoshop real quick, because I'm actually going to make sort of a path thing graphic for you real quick. Because from your homepage, we're gonna combine portfolio and info, okay? Like that's just gonna happen. This page is totally pointless. You don't need this page, especially because you're just pushing them back over to these pages. Why do you have an info page that has no info? It makes no sense, right? So we gotta work on this. You have a lot of condensing to do. Yes. All right, let's see. We are gonna go new. Just get a nice big palette here, and I'm gonna grab my pen. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is your website. Here we go. You have your homepage, right? My awesome handwriting, and I really, really hate how soft that is. Okay, you have your homepage. From your homepage, your very first link, okay, like we're talking about over here on your homepage, right? You're going to redo this. You're going to get rid of that menu. And instead of having book now, because you're going to get rid of this, we already talked about this, you're going to have 3 links, okay? And I can bet you can already guess what I'm going to tell you to make them, because I just said you have 3 genres. You have 3 links. Instead of saying book now, you're going to have a lovely little line here that says choose the experience you're interested in. Choose your experience. And it's going to be headshots, seniors, families. Ah, isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. So beautiful. So from your homepage, you're going to have that lovely little paragraph, right? You're going to have your 3 links. You're going to have headshots, seniors, families, each going to their own info pages. And these are going to be those condensed info pages, okay? The ones that have info and portfolio on them, all right? And then on each one of these info pages, you're going to have a lovely little button that, guess where it goes? Contact. They're all going to lead back to the same contact page. Look at that. Look at that beautiful, concise, 5-paged website. It's crazy, right? 5 pages. That is all you need. Seriously. Okay? You have your home page, which has your intro. It links out to 3 info pages. Headshots, seniors, family. Info/portfolio pages. Okay? Condense it, combine it, put all the information there. You don't necessarily have to put your full pricing. Okay? You can just put starts at. That's fine. Starts at is fine. Or you can list it all out. It's totally up to you. I do actually have mine listed out right now. On a separate, I have it kind of hidden because I don't really want people to find my pricing, but it is findable at this point because I did change things up recently. But either way, doesn't matter. These 3 pages need to have all the info and the portfolios on them. Okay? No more of this like click over here for info and then click here for info and then click here for info, but then click here for info. No. Straightforward path. Tell them where to go. Home, from the home page. Choose your experience. Do you want headshots, seniors, or families? Right? And then I noticed on each of these pages at the bottom, you also had, nope, where is it? That's mine. Don't want mine. Was it on the bottom of your info page? Okay, the bottom of one of your info pages, I think it was seniors, I think. This had it. Okay, so this is looking for more information on headshots or family photos. No, they are not. No, they are not. They are not. Why would they click on seniors if they wanted info on headshots and portraits? Like, tell me that. If you can honestly tell me that, like, legitimately. If someone is looking for senior photos and that's what they're researching and that is their goal, do you really want to push them out to a different genre? The answer is no. No, you do not. You give them, they click because they're interested in seniors. They click on the senior page. You give them the senior info. They hit contact you and they contact you about senior photos. Once you have their contact, you can absolutely ask them if they are interested in adding on family or headshots or whatever they want to add on. But your goal is getting them to that contact page with only a couple clicks. And I'm telling you, you can do this in 2 clicks, okay? Seriously. And then you have your blog and your testimonials and about you. Okay, so we're going to condense these down. And honestly, I think you could just call it session info. And I would have the top link be not clickable. I would block it from being clickable and have just the 3 links underneath. Now, if you can't for some reason, if you can't make the parent link inactive, then my suggestion to you is to keep it very simple, okay? Like say this is your session info, because look, this is what I want your new menu to be. It's going to be... It's going to be, this is your new menu, okay? It's going to be session info. She'll love my handwriting. What are your other menu things that are happening right now? Okay, so we have session info, about, blog, testimonials, contact. Okay. Wait, do you have an FAQ? Okay, I swear I saw an FAQ link somewhere around here. Did I not? In my bananas? Was it on this page? Oh, ho, ho, you have a hidden page. Oh, that's your blog. Wait, no, it's not your blog. It is FAQs, frequently asked questions. Okay. So here we have an FAQ page. Why is this hidden so deeply in your website? This is a lot of really good information. I do have some critiques on it, which I will get to in a minute. But for right now, we're talking about your menu and how things are going around your website. You need the FAQ up on your thing here. All right, so I think if we have session info, and then I think we could do, honestly, I think about you would be okay at this point. And then we could do blog or FAQ. You could flip-flop those if you wanted to. Testimonials. You can leave testimonials if you want an even number of links on either side of your homepage, because I totally get wanting 3 and 3. So I do need to look at your blog and your testimonials though. Blogs, I don't usually have much to say about blog. Oh, she's so cute. Nope, your blog is good. Blog is good. Blog is beautiful. I'm not going to critique your blog. And I don't normally critique blogs. As long as the info's there and it's formatted well, your blog is good. Kind words. Nice. Okay, I don't mind this at all, actually. I would add a little blip up here about I love working with, or I have the most amazing clients. Read below to see how they feel about me. And then a contact me button, okay? Always, always, always be linking over to either your info, one of your info pages, or over to contact, okay? Always, 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 always. And I know it says it down here. That's fine. Leave the get in touch button down here too, but still have a little paragraph up here with a contact me button, okay? Still need just a little intro paragraph and a contact me at the top, all right? Because just in case, what if they only read these 3? You've dead-ended. If they don't keep scrolling, you've dead-ended, okay? You never, ever, ever want a dead end. Always make sure you have a link that goes back to what we talked about, and that's this path, okay? Like every single one of your blog posts, all of that, your FAQ, they all need to link back into this loop, okay? All of them need to link back into this loop. You need to either get them over to one of these info pages or over to contact you, all right? All of them, all of these pages, everything on your website has to link over here, including each of your blog posts. Whoops, sorry. Even if your blog posts, I mean, that would be a really easy one because, what am I doing? Okay, so like for your blog posts, you could totally, and I'm going to check if you do it. Hold on, maybe you do it. And you don't. So you link over to all of these beautiful areas. Okay. Learn more about senior sessions. Just your last line right here before you show the photos. Learn more about senior sessions. And link over to that info page that you're going to have, because a lot of people are going to find you via your blog, especially if Google starts finding your blog posts, right? For downtown Sarasota senior portraits. This could very well show up, right? And if it does, you need a link right here. I know that sounds like stupid and easy, but you need the link because people aren't just going to pop up here to the top. Okay? They're not. You have to tell them where you want them to go. Learn more about senior portraits and then link them over to that beautifully condensed senior portrait info page, which will then lead them over to your contact page. See where I'm going with this? You want to make this path so simple, so simple. The least amount of clicks with the most amount of information without overwhelming. That is your goal, okay? And right now, it is very overwhelming because there's a lot of clicking around and you don't really have a solid, like, go here, do this next, right? So once someone hops onto the headshot path, right? Don't push them back over into seniors and families. Get them to contact. If someone hops into the family info, don't ask if they're interested in headshots or seniors. Just get them to contact. Okay? That's your goal. And that is the biggest thing on your website that you're missing, is a solid path through this website. That's what you're missing. Okay? Cute portfolio, love it. Okay, our portfolio. Okay, so you're not an hour, you're a me. Spacing on this is a little odd. But yeah, you're not an hour, you're a me. And instead of saying our portfolio, I would add the same menu we're going to put on your home page, choose your experience, and link headshots, seniors, families. Okay, 3 separate links. Headshots, seniors, families, not our portfolio. Go ahead and let them choose their adventure from here. Because if they do end up, for some reason, on your About page, that's fine. Just don't let them get stuck there. I just lost my tablet pen. Oh, no. You ever put something back exactly where it goes and that's why you lost it? And then I'll tell you, contact will be your last one. So, nope, and testimonials. Okay, so you have session info, about, blog, FAQ, testimonials, and contact. And you can absolutely flip-flop blog and FAQ if you want. That's totally up to you. But this sort of needs to be in the order that you want people to go through your website. So obviously, that first thing, that session info, is the most important part of your site. It's not about you, right? This is not about you. It's what you do, but this is not about you. This is about your clients. So session info is the most important part, okay? And then contact is the last point. So that needs to be at the end. That way you kind of bookend it. The most important thing at the front and then the most important thing at the back. Start, finish, right? Everything else in the middle is whatever. Everything else in the middle, though, has to link over to either session info or contact, okay? All of it. That's your goal. Okay, screenshot this right here. This is your goal, okay? Right here. Any side stuff, your FAQ, your about page, needs to push back into this. All right. This is the goal. This is where your home is. This is the happy place. All right. Because right now it is very, very, very overwhelming with all of the hidden pages and the clicks and the info and the all of the stuff. All right. Now I did have one more thing I want to say here. All of these pages need to have sort of the same. I love this. Okay. I love the title over the photo, and I love the scroll like this with the set photo in the background. I love how that looks. I think your family and your headshots were like this too. I love it. I love it so. That one doesn't. Something is going on here with the scroll. It needs to be the same, okay? And they all need to be the same. If I pop over here to your testimonials page, okay, it is beautiful. Something is going on with your headshots page. Also, this isn't a headshot. This is a portrait. So you need to swap this out with either a single headshot or like a triptych of 3, something else, because this is not a headshot. It's not, and you mostly shoot color. So I would have a color headshot here. And actually I saw this photo somewhere else on your website and it was in color. So I liked it better in color anyway. I would just redo this photo. Okay. So then your contact page, I think, nope, it has a photo. Beautiful. Love it. There was a page on here, though, that didn't have a photo. But it might, oh, you know what? It was your FAQ page. You need a photo. There's no photo here. Oh, I want to actually go over this page a little bit, too. Okay. And did your testimonials have, it did. Yes. Perfect. Okay. So I love this scroll over the photo thing. Your frequently asked questions page needs a photo. You're a photographer. Every single page on your website should have a photo. Period. Done. End of story. There's no reason that it shouldn't. Now, my critique on this page is I like you say, you'll find the answers in frequently asked questions. You still have a question or concern. Contact me. Contact me. Link to your contact page. Stop putting your email. Mail tos don't work. I'll tell you right now, if I click this, it won't do anything because I don't have it set up. I hate mail tos. Hate them personally. Some people like them. I don't. If I click a mail to on my phone, it opens Outlook. I don't even use Outlook. That's just what it defaults to. So it's not even set to my Gmail, which is stupid. Don't use mail tos because people just, it's an old thing. It's an old type of code we used to use and nobody really uses it anymore. So I would get rid of this. I would just say, contact me. Don't say, I hope you'll email me. That's the wishy-washy. That's like, I believe. We're not doing that, remember? Still have a question or concern? Contact me and link it over to your contact page. Does your contact page have your phone number on it? It does not. Oh, but I liked your booking form better. We talked about that. On your contact page, though, totally put your email and your phone number just in case they want to contact you that way. That's totally fine. You can have additional contact information here. And right below, right above the form, you can say, feel free to email me or call me or simply fill out the form below. And I'll get back to you in X amount of time. Easy, right? You can totally put your email and phone number on your contact form. Okay? The contact form just makes it easy and in one place. So just say, contact me. Anywhere on your website that you have your email or your phone number like listed out like this, just change it to a button that says contact me. Okay? And then I love all of this. This is all good. I love that you have a 10 tips blog. Very cool. Not sure what's going on where this is linking to. A blog. Okay, beautiful. Love it. I love that you're linking over to your blogs. That's fantastic. And you have a pricing. That's a weird link. That's a 404 link. Okay, you need to get rid of that. Don't say head over to the pricing page. Just say prices start at blank. There are no hidden costs or fees. For more information, click one of, choose which session you're interested in, and then have a link over to headshots, seniors, and portraits, right? Like, just link over to those pages if you want to just send them over to those info pages where you are already going to have your pricing, right? Because I think you have pricing pretty much listed. But this, you believe in full disclosure, but your pricing page link is broke. So that is sort of skeevy. We don't want that. So other than that, I think this is great. I love FAQs. FAQs are good, but it does need a photo. And like I said, your biggest thing here, okay, your homework is going to be condensing the info and the portfolios into singular info pages, info/portfolio pages together, okay? Combine them in. And then redo your home page. Like we talked about, redoing this, having your 3 links, headshots, seniors, portraits, or headshots, seniors, families, whatever you want to go with. And that links to each one of those singular info portfolio pages, okay? And then each one of those pages will link over to your contact. Do you see how simple that is? Like, that is the goal. Simplicity is the goal here. And then this is totally fine. You can have a learn more about me. I love this. My website is the same way. I have my main path up here, and then my next one is a little bit about me. I love the little portfolio here. And then, yeah, you can totally have the same 3 links down here. That's totally fine. You can push them through to those experience pages as much as you want, because that's the goal, right? Families, headshots, seniors, fine. Push them through to those same 3 pages where they can get all of the information that they need, right? And then you have your blogs. I love your blogs. And then I would just have this say, contact me. And I did like your book now form better. I know I've said that a couple times, but I'm going to keep repeating myself because I did like this form better, but I think it should just go over to contact me. Okay. And then your socials, and then you have your information, and beautiful. I love that you have this info in the footer. Perfect. So yeah, you've got the information, but I think what's happening is people are getting really lost on your website. It's a lot of clicks, and there's not a solid path through to actually contact you. And that's what you're missing, is you keep saying, click here for info, click here for info, click here for info. But then you just keep pushing me over to different info pages rather than just having everything I need to know on one singular page. So definitely condense, because it is confusing. Make sure you have a photo on every single page, and make sure there are no dead ends. Okay? Don't let me get stuck on a page and force me to come up here to your menu. You should always have a link out to somewhere, okay? They can still come up to the menu if they want to, but always have a link out in the body of your website, all right? Going either to contact or to one of your informational pages, all right? So you've got a movie now to watch from me, so enjoy. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Bye.